Hello, Yomi Olufiade here. I'm back with you on Ministry Conversation. In this video, I'm talking about the minister and money. That's a red button, but we still have to talk about it. The minister and money. Number one, let me say this. You need money. That goes without saying, but it's the plain truth. You need money for yourself, you need money for your family, you need money for the ministry. All those ideas that God has planted in your heart will only get done and executed with money. You need money. The Bible said in Ecclesiastes chapter 7 and verse 12, he said, money is a defense. Money is a defense. It speaks for you. It speaks for you. There are a lot of embarrassment that people have suffered that only the resources, financial resources, would have taken them away. You need money. In Ecclesiastes chapter 10 and verse 19, the Bible said, a feast is made for laughter, and wine maketh merry, but money answereth all things. You know, the Message Bible said, you need a feast to laugh. You need wine to be happy, but you can't have any of the two without money. Money answers all things. Money makes the world go round. That's how the Message Bible renders that verse. Money makes the world go round. So, man of God, dear woman of God, you need money. Number two, you need to understand that money is a tool. Money is not an end in itself. It's a means to an end. Money is not an end in itself. It is a means to an end. What is that end? God said to Abraham, he said, I'll bless you and make you a blessing. We are blessed to bless other people. So when God blesses you with money, man of God, that money is not just for you to spend on yourself, but also to be a blessing to others and to finance the gospel. Let me read Psalm 112. He said, praise ye the Lord, blessed is the man that fears the Lord, that delight greatly in his commandments. His seed shall be mighty upon the earth. The generation of the upright shall be blessed. Wealth and riches shall be in his house, and his righteousness endureth forever. Unto the upright there ariseth light in a dark place. He is gracious and full of compassion and righteous. A good man showeth favor and lendeth. He will guide his affairs with discretion. So when wealth and riches come into your house, the purpose is so that you may show compassion, that you may be gracious, that you show favor, that you give to other people, be a blessing to people around you. There is so much hunger, deprivation, lack, nakedness in our world. And I tell you something, it takes money to address those issues. Second Corinthians chapter 9 from verse 7, it says, every man according as he purposeth in his heart, so let him give, not grudgingly or of necessity, for God loveth a cheerful giver. And God is able to make all grace abound towards you, that you always, having all sufficiency in all things, may abound to every good work. So when you have sufficiency in all things, you are demanded to abound to every good work, as it is written, verse 9, he has dispersed abroad, he has given to the poor, his righteousness remaineth forever. Now he that ministereth seed to the sower, both minister bread for your food, and multiply your seed sown, and increase the fruits of your righteousness, being enriched in everything to all bountifulness, which causeth through us thanksgiving to God. For the administration of this service not only supplieth the want of the saints, but is abundant also by many thanksgivings unto God. So money is a tool for blessing other people and for financing the gospel. Number 3, fight greed. The words of Jesus in Luke chapter 12 and verse 15 is very, very crucial. Luke chapter 12 and verse 15, Jesus said, and he said unto them, take heed and beware of covetousness, beware of greed. For a man's life consisteth not in the abundance of the things which he possesseth. Man of God, it is not the number of cars, the number of suits, the number of vacations you are able to take, but the impact, the blessing you are able to be with those resources that God has given you. Money is good, but it's a tool to bless other people. We are not meant as men of the kingdom to be holding tanks to accumulate financial resources, but we are meant to accumulate them so that we can use it to be a blessing to other people. Number 4, beware of the love of money. Beware of the love of money. We must learn contentment. First Timothy chapter 6, the Bible said in First Timothy chapter 6 from verse 6, First Timothy chapter 6, from verse 6, the Bible said, he said, but godliness with contentment is great gain. For we brought nothing into this world, and it is certain we can carry nothing out. And having food and raiment, let us be therewith content. He said, but they that will be rich fall into temptation and a snare, and into many foolish and hurtful lusts, which drown men in perdition and destruction. For the love of money is the root of all evil, which while some coveted after, they have erred from the faith, and pierced themselves through with many sorrows. But thou, O man of God, flee these things, and follow after righteousness, godliness, faith, love, patience, and meekness. The Bible said in Ecclesiastes chapter 5 verse 10, he said, when wealth is increased, there will be many mouths also that will increase, that will eat it. It is called Parkinson's law. You know, when wealth increases, your needs and wants will multiply. And the Bible calls it vanity in Ecclesiastes chapter 5 and verse 10. Paul the Apostle also said again in Philippians chapter 4. And you know, that's very instructive. In Philippians chapter 4, Paul the Apostle said, I have learnt in whatever state I am in. I have learned in whatever state I am in. He said, not that I speak in respect of one, for I have learned in whatever state I am, therewith to be content. I know both how to be abased and I know how to abound. Everywhere and in all things I'm instructed both to be full and to be hungry, both to abound and to suffer need. I can do all things. I can cope with anything through Christ which strengtheneth me. That is where you must find your strength, man of God. You know, learn contentment. Having food and raiment, be therewith content. That is not to say you are supposed to be okay with mediocrity. But listen to me, brothers and sisters, you must check that ambition. Ministry, godliness is not a means to gain. Of course, we are not signing a pact with poverty. Christ has redeemed us from the curse of the law. But we must learn contentment. Number 5 thing that I want to say, learn how to conquer greed by giving. It's a shame quite a lot of ministers don't give. So I want to encourage you, give personally. Within and outside your own ministry, within and outside your church, give. A tithe, the 10% of your income, is just the beginning. Give of your material increase, give of your substance, give of your money, give out of your influence, give out of the platforms God has given you. That is the way to conquer greed. That is the way to conquer greed. Fight the tendency to hoard the blessings of God and learn to be a distributor of the blessings, the material and financial blessings that God sends your way. Number 6, bless your family with your money. First Timothy chapter 5 verse 8 says, if a man is not able to provide for his own family, he has denied the faith. He is worse than an infidel. So I like to say, bless your family with your money. Your spouse, your children, your immediate family, bless them. Bless them. As God is blessing you, be a blessing to them. Be a blessing to them. Number 7, learn how to make money. Listen to me, brothers and sisters. You may say, oh man of God, I am a minister of the gospel, but listen to me. It is not wisdom to leave your own financial destiny to the whims and caprices of those who will give to you. As much as God will help you, learn how to make money, learn how to manage money, learn how to multiply money. Let God help you with wisdom to create income streams that can take care of your own family. Don't be that man of God who leaves his family in debt and penury. You remember the story in the book of 2 Kings chapter 4 and verse 1. Build your faith for finances. Learn how to pray and believe God for your financial resources. Also, I'm going to say that in your ministry, be bold to talk about money. Don't make apologies for raising funds. Don't make apology for raising funds. Teach about money and model it. Teach about giving. Teach about making money. Teach about managing money. Okay, don't run away from it. And in conclusion, I'm going to say fight waste. Fight waste. Fight waste in your life. Something is very instructive in John chapter 6 at the feeding of the 5,000. Jesus said something, and that's where I'm going to end that's the last admonition I want to give to you in this short video. In John chapter 6, Jesus said in verse 11, and Jesus took the loaves, and when he had given thanks, he distributed to the disciples. The disciples gave to them that were set down, and likewise of the fishes as much as they would. And when they were filled, he said to his disciples, gather up the fragments that remain, that nothing be lost. And when they were filled, he said, gather up the fragments that remain, that nothing be lost. Therefore, they gathered them together and filled 12 baskets with the fragments of the 5 barley loaves, which remained over and above unto them that had eaten. Listen, learn to gather your fragments. Your riches are in your fragments. Learn how to gather it. What does that mean? I'm not talking about penny pinching. I'm talking about putting order in your finances. There are simple little leakages where your money is being wasted. You're wasting food, you are wasting resources, you are wasting energy, you are wasting time, you're wasting money, and all those things are depleting from your wealth. So I want to encourage you, fight waste in every means, on everything, every resource. Utilize everything that God has given you, because you are a steward. You will give account for it one day. You will not be poor. The Lord will bless you with money to finance the ministry he has given to you. I trust these little suggestions has been a blessing and an encouragement to you. Thank you for listening, and God bless you. Bye for now.